Hi class, this is Mr. Eggleston, and this is the Check Your Understanding for lesson 7.5 for Algebra 1. The first question is getting you to look at two different representations of a quadratic. You have the intercept form here. This is referred to as the intercept form. And the other form given is the standard form. Okay, so the first question is f of x, which is the intercept form. It says find the x-intercepts of f of x. That means set f of x equal to 0 and solve for x. Well, that means setting negative 3 parentheses x plus 1 times x minus 7 equal to 0 and solving. Notice something kind of important. You have this number multiplying the outside right here. That will not impact the x-intercepts. Matter of fact, you can see that if you just divide out the negative 3 from on both sides, and 0 divided by negative 3 is 0. So we end up with basically only focusing on the fact that 0 equals x plus 1 and x minus 7. So what's nice about this is that the only way this can be true is if either factor, the x plus 1 or the x minus 7, is equal to 0. So x plus 1 equal to 0 says x equals negative 1. X minus 7 equal to 0 means x equals 7. So our x-intercepts are negative 1 and 7, and written as an ordered pair, it would look something like this. All right? So those are our x-intercepts. Now it says find the vertex of G. G is the standard form. This is why I'm doing this again, because I found the intercepts, or the vertex of F. But g of x is equal to 3x squared minus 12x plus 20. They want you to find the vertex. The first thing we have to do is find the axis of symmetry. X equals the opposite of b over 2a. So remembering what a, b, and c are, this is a, this is b, and that's c. So it's the opposite of b. B is negative 12, so the opposite of negative 12 is 12 divided by 2 times a, and a is 3. So it equals 12 divided by 6, which is 2. We have the x value of the vertex. Now, to find the y value, we just have to evaluate g at x equals 2. So g of 2 is going to equal 3 parentheses 2 squared minus 12 times 2 plus 20. That equals 2 squared is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24, so 12 take away 24 plus 20, which equals 12 take away 24 is negative 12 plus 20 is 8. So we get the y value of the vertex equal to 8. So the vertex is the point 2, 8. Okay. Which function has the greater y-intercept? Well, g of x, g of 0 equals 20. Now we just have to figure out what f of 0 is. So f of 0 is going to equal negative 3 times 0 plus 1 is 1, and 0 minus 7 is negative 7. So negative 3, just evaluating this, negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 times negative 7 is a positive 21. So f of 0 is 21, and g of 0 is 20. F of x has the greater y-intercept? Because f of 0 is greater than g of 0. All right? Now, let's look at problem number 2. They give you f of x in intercept form, x minus 8 times x minus 2. And then they gave you g of x written in vertex form, and they want you to show that f of x equals g of x. To do that, we have to put both of them into standard form. So we're going to multiply both of these. All right? So f of x will be the product of x minus 8 and x minus 2. So this is x squared minus 8x minus 2x plus 16. So in standard form, f of x is going to be, and you have to add down this back diagonal, combine like terms, adding everything up will be x squared minus 10x minus or plus 16. Now, we do a similar thing for g of x, except for we have to expand the x minus 5 squared. So g of x, so this, again, the white over here was f of x. This yellow is going to be g of x. Well, we have to expand the x minus 5 squared, which literally means we're multiplying x minus 5 and x minus 5. Same idea. Oh, wow, that was horrible. Same idea. This is x squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 25. Combining like terms, the x minus 5 squared is going to be x squared minus 10x plus 25. Now, don't forget, we are subtracting 9 from here. So it's 25 minus 9. So simplifying 25 minus 9, you end up with x squared minus 10x plus 16. And that is g of x. Okay. And as you can see, this is the same thing as that. And so thus they are equivalent, and f of x does equal g of x. Now, a parabola, the last question. A parabola can be written in vertex form as this. So they give you the vertex form, and an intercept form as this. And for some constant k, and I bet you, in the end, they're going to ask us to figure out what k is. So find the axis of symmetry. Well, that's easy from this, from the vertex form. This tells us the axis of symmetry is just x equals 6. It's whatever makes the x minus 6 equal to 0. So that's the axis of symmetry of this parabola. Identify one of the x-intercepts. Well, one of them, according from this first factor, is going to be x equals 3. Find the value of k. Now, well, we have enough information because we know k is the other 0 of the parabola, the other x-intercept, and we know that the vertex is located directly in the middle of those two. So we know that if we find the average of 3 plus k divided by 2, that's got to equal the x value, or the axis of symmetry, which is 6. Well, 3 plus k divided by 2 is 6. That must tell you that 3 plus k is equal to 12, because 12 divided by 2 is 6. Subtract 3, we get k equals 9. All right? And you can double check. Here's the check. make sure that 3 plus 9 divided by 2, which is 12 divided by 2, which equals 6, is the same as the axis of symmetry, which it is. So that is correct. And that is the end of the lesson for 7.5. Thank you.